Hi Sacred Souls, welcome to my channel Sacred Intuition 111, and I just recorded a radio silence message, and I'm not sure which message I'm going to be posting first, but in case I haven't posted the radio silence message yet, then you can look forward to that. It's a bit odd because I feel like that this ancestor message might also have to do about something in love, okay? Why am I saying this? As I shuffled this deck, I looked underneath and I saw the love, number 5, so a change. And underneath this deck, originally was also love, but then I kept shuffling and it ended up as patience. We'll see. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and this is the Shaman Soul Oracle by Alberto Veludo, and Colette, Baron Reed, and Marcela Lobos. And this is by Denise Lynn, and this one is the Sparkle Like a Star by Nikki's Kartenblick. I think these two you can find on Amazon. Sparkle Like a Star you find under Nikki's Kartenblick. It's a good question. I don't know the website. But Nikki's Kartenblick is written N-I-C-I and then Kartenblick. Well, if you don't know German, then it's a bit difficult. But here, maybe you can pause and then you have it. Okay? All right. But if you put in Sparkle Like a Star, it should pop up because I don't think there's another deck that is actually having that kind of... Yeah. Let's get into this. Dear ancestors of the highest white light, please come and guide us. What are the messages for this beautiful collective on this Sunday, on this day where we take our time? Oh, okay. Right. The blade and the earth. Oh, wow. 6 and 17. And the child. Oh, didn't we have the child also in the last message? I'm going to put this to the side. And before we are starting to go deeper here, I would like to see what Sacred Destiny Oracle message also wants to come out, and then we're going to dive deeper. Oh, there's one. And it's no way. That card was, I believe, underneath the deck as well. Before I shuffled it the first time. Okay. And protection. Now, that is odd that both decks are now showing recurring energies. Okay. Now, I do feel guided to put it like this because it's just more aligned. Okay, to me. To me, at least, it is. Whew. Okay. I would like to read from the blade a little bit in order that we can dive in deeper. And I just open up to the love card. You cannot make this up. And the love card is before the blade because it was the number 5. Well, the love card the love card is actually also warning to not give in to temptations and to be aware of what part of your dreams you might be projecting onto another person. And that other person is a reflection of your biggest desires. And that you technically do not see their true self. And if you are blocking yourself in that process of awareness, then you're going to repeat this roller coaster ride. Ooh, that's a bit triggering. It talks about how you will grow from the experiences that you share with other people. And as you see the love in other people, you see the truest form. Wow. And the deeper the growth that we're going through, the more we are aware of the love that resides in all these people. Okay, wow. So the blade, and what I'm hearing is a bit rash, but it's like cutting through all the BS, cutting away what is not serving. This is not written here, but yeah. But this is what I just got as a download. The blade symbolizes sharpness, and the meaning of the mind, body, and soul. The blade is pointing upwards, as it is calling upon the power of the sky. And towards to the earth, it is anchoring the power of the heavens to the earth. The blade can be a healing instrument, but also a weapon. If handled wisely, it is a transfer of power, of cutting energetic cords to the past, or the release of toxic relationships. But if the blade is being led by anger, it causes pain and hurt and even death. Okay, your ancestors are telling you to use the blade with decisiveness by overcoming your fear to hurt others, but to also be wise in how you wield it. Now that's a bit contradicting, isn't it? But okay. If you've been engaging in a fight, maybe it's like an internal fight that you've been in, it is time to put the blade back. And to not use the blade in order to deal with toxic emotions, because that would only worsen things. Let the blade, which is also like connected to the air energy, which is also communication. So do not communicate from a place of anger. Be wise in choosing your words. And be sure that your blade isn't poisoned when you're coming. It's about grounding your energy. It's about healing what enraged. It's about making a healthy choice. This is not written here. Like the last thing was like not to wield the blade when you're in anger. Is there anything in particular from the Earth card that I need to read to you? Let's see. The Earth represents the gift of life. And it connects to the human body, but also nature, but also the planet Earth. And it's a reminder that all living beings have to thank the Earth for their existence, and that we as humans are being called to protect this planet. It speaks about like health, abundance, security, grounding, security, and yeah, that in general. It's about being grateful with what is given to you. And whatever seeds you have planted, it's going to be absolutely successful. It seems like you had a wish that you planted in the earth, and it probably took quite a long time. So instead of being angry and trying to dig up that seed that you planted with that blade, it was important to let those emotions wash over you. And as those emotions washed over you, the seed got the fertility that it needed to be watered to enable in order to grow. So especially if you felt, oh wow, no, the message is changing. I can move it away from the, I don't need this. I got all the downloads that I needed. It actually slowed me down. I should have just gone with my downloads. Okay. This energy talks very much about you needing to ground yourself, okay? It's about being aware of how you communicate and how you wield that blade, your power that you are given by your ancestors. It's about purifying your energetic space, but not only your energetic space, but also your physical space and your emotional space. In order for the seeds that you've planted to grow, for this wish to come in. Let's see. What is the message from your ancestors? Tell us a little bit about the blade. Queen of Cups. Okay. Whoa. Hanged Man. Oh, the blank card. Blank. Okay. It's also very much about like how you communicate your emotions. Oh, double blank card. And how you use your words. How this might keep you entrapped. How maybe also sometimes your loving heart might not let you see how you're being suspended up in the air. Okay. How about the earth? How about the grounding? No way. Okay, I have to post the radio silence message first, because those two cards were the first ones to come out, and I shuffled this deck before I put it away. It's about the grounding of making that one choice with the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, and then moving into the right direction. You hold the power to release yourself, whatever might poison your Ace of Cups, your self-love, whatever is draining you, whatever that is, you have the power with a blade from a loving space to cut the energetic cords to whomever or whatever that needs to be cut out. That is the purification process that has to take place. And it's about like finding the balance and grounding yourself in order to be propelled forward. Yeah. And it all starts with that seed that we talked about. The seed might have been frozen, but it was never dead. It just was in stillness. And now it makes sense that we saw the patience card, especially if this is about love. Maybe you had to cut out something else in order for this to come in. Yeah. The purification comes as you go within with the Hermit. With finding your own northern star. With finding your own light. By being true to yourself. Yeah. To rise above this conflict and to heal from it. And stepping into the 9 of Pentacles energy. Yeah. Going through the transformation that is leading to an equal give and take. And an offer that is coming through. That is wild. Okay, that's a different one. Okay. Is there anything else? Nope. That's it. It's a blank. I would like to get like a sparkle like a star message. For me, this is... I feel like I'm missing something, but it seems like it all has been said and done already. Whoa. I thought it was only one card. It's the Fairy Tale Castle. You are allowed to believe in fairy tales, but be aware who might be telling you like fairy tales, like who is betraying you. Wow, you are meant to use that blade to cut through any kind of deception. And that is the wallflower. An insecure person will only be seen once they're ready to show their true strength. Someone who held back, someone who felt they weren't seen, and someone who was timid. And that is what you're cutting away with the blade. Oh, wow. It is okay to believe in fairy tales, but do not be made a fool by believing in something that is keeping you stuck. Cut away what is toxic here. Purify yourself. Look, light out. If you're not burning for something anymore, then it's time to say goodbye. Cutting the cord that is not serving anymore. I'm telling you, you might have kept yourself trapped. You can only unfold when you are escaping your own built cage. The cage that you build yourself. Whether those are outside influences or other ties that leave you dependent on someone. This is what restricts you from your own freedom. It's your mental imprisonment, what I'm hearing. And this is why it's so important that you are grounding yourself with the Earth card. It's like as if you have all these dreams, all these fairy tales that you believe in, and yet you're staying in this built bird cage that you confine yourself to, that made you lose the hope and the seed that you actually planted. How about the purification? Okay, winter. No way. You got to be kidding me. And we saw that depiction with the Page of Pentacles, right? The seed was planted. It was under an ice. It was inside an ice. It wasn't dead. It was just frozen in time. Do not put things on ice if you are not planning, if you are planning to actually unfreeze them, thaw them out, yeah? And it seems like you had to actually find out where you might be also deceiving yourself. That's what I'm getting here. What's that card? Oh, cloud view. You should first get rid of the clouds in order to see clearly. Again, insecurities, indecisiveness, and unclarity. It seems like you wielded your blade, your words, and you actually did not only cut someone else, but you also cut yourself with. You claimed to be cold and indifferent to something, but you never were. And by saying one thing, but feeling it different, that kept you in a hanged man state. And your ancestors are telling you that it's time to really become aware as to what you truly desire. And yes, get rid of what is no longer serving you, but also becoming clear as to what you truly want. And to be honest about this to you. Get rid of anything that is blurring your vision. Whether this is mental entrapment, or insecurities, or people that are telling you limiting beliefs or whatever. It is time to step out of it. Or maybe it's just time to step back in order to free yourself. Away from all the mental chatter. Look, you build a fortress around your heart. And as long as you have that fortress around your heart, you're never going to experience true love. You need to open yourself up. And that means that having to face those feelings that you bury deep inside, even if these emotions might not be easy to face. And it's about literally rebuilding from the inside out. You planted the seed. Have trust and faith that it's unfolding. And only by saying, oh, well, I don't want it. Oh, well, whatever, it's not for me. No, it is. But you have to believe it first. You have to open yourself up first. And there might be some of you who will be saying, yeah, well, I already got hurt. Well, what am I going to do? Well, maybe you need to change something with your approach. And this is not me saying that you are the problem, but you're the only person that you can influence. You're the only person where you hold total control over. And if you have a desire, then go and make the preparations in order for this desire to have the room and space to take up that space in your life. Is it that you lost faith, or are you just fearful? And let's be brutally honest with yourself. I'm going to leave it right here. I think that is a message that needs to be thought through. I'm not sure that is a message that many people would have wanted to hear. And if you already worked through this, then this is your confirmation that all this is coming. Your abundance is already coming. You gotta believe this, because it is. It is your birthright. It's just being made aware of what could be stumbling blocks or what could have held you back before. And if you know, oh no, I already did this, congratulations, awesome, well done, keep going, you're going in the right direction. If you're being triggered by this message and you're like, oh, well, well, then I'm sorry, then you're not there yet. And that is no judgment. But then either this message finds you again at a later date where you are going to be open to receive it, or you're actually going to take this message and you're going to have a look at it and you're going to break free. Now I'm hearing like, flying, there's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. If we're trying, we're breaking free. What is up with High School Musical? I have not listened to this in 20 years. I don't know how long it has been. Nah, probably not 20 years, but feels like it, at least 15 years. Yeah, that's it. There's not a star in heaven that you can't reach. If you're trying, you're breaking free. Okay? Get ready. Ground yourself and believe that you are destined to have all that you desire. Take care.